Hello, welcome to the Jefferson Educational Society live Facebook feed. We're here again today to do a mindfulness exercise. So we've been doing them for quite a few weeks now, actually a few months. And today's mindfulness exercise is going to be guided imagery. So we've done this before. We did a guided imagery of a beach, kind of like walking down to a beach and spending some time on a beautiful, lovely beach. This time it'll be guided imagery in a forest. So we'll get started in just a minute, but I do want to say that I am reading a script today, so you'll probably have your eyes closed. You probably can't tell, but I'm reading a script today. And I found it online. It's on wholesomeresources.com, and it's a script by a woman, her name is Julie Lusk, and the name of her script is Woodland Walk Free Guided Imagery Script. But I really love this one. She also has a book of yoga meditations. I love this one, so I thought I would share it with you today. And let's go ahead and get started. Ready? Begin by treating yourself to an enjoyable and satisfying stretch. And I think I'll stretch too. However your body wants to stretch, that's what you do. It's time to loosen up and stretch so you can reclaim your energy. All right. And now, please allow your entire body to settle and relax comfortably. If your legs or arms are crossed, please uncross them and settle yourself into whatever you're sitting on or lying on. Take in a nice big breath. Fill your lungs full. And when you're ready, breathe out to let go from deep inside. Take another big deep breath. When you're ready, big breath, fill your lungs, and breathe out to let go from deep inside. And then simply follow your breath in and out. Allowing each breath to refresh you on many levels. With your eyes closed or barely open, begin to shift your attention away from the world around you to your inner world of sensations and into your imagination. It will do you good. Take a big breath in and sigh it all the way out. Another big breath in and sigh it all the way out. Let your imagine take you out into the woods for an adventure that will help you feel refreshed and so you can feel like yourself again. These woods are quite special and a place where you can escape and feel safe. It's your own private hideaway. Pretend you are there now. It's the perfect kind of day to be outside. It's gorgeous, and the temperature feels great. Overhead, the sky is a brilliant color. The sunlight surrounds you with healing light and warms you through and through. The clouds form into all sorts of shapes and drift on by. And as the clouds come and go, your worries evaporate. Your mind clears, like the depth and expanse of the infinite sky. The trees are magnificent. And the woods are brimming with life. It smells delightful. Imagine yourself walking along a path. Take a little time to yourself and notice what it's like, your path. How wide it is, what it's made of. How does it feel to be walking on this path? And with each step you take, notice how you feel more and more alive with the bounce in your step. Walking feels effortless and invigorating. Like you're gliding upon a magic carpet. Walking along, your tiredness melts away. And more you notice feeling renewed and revived with more energy. There's more of a spring in your step, and it feels great to be here in the forest. Looking around, notice your surroundings. There are many types of trees, all different shapes and sizes. Each one is inspiring in its own special way. You notice the light. Perhaps there's a little light coming through the trees, making little pools of light on the ground. You notice the little tiny plants on the ground, the little plants with their foliage, observing it all. And there's a smell in the woods, an earthy smell, a good smell. You're taking it all in. Notice the sounds that come and go. Perhaps you hear the sound of a gentle breeze rustling through the leaves. The songs of the birds. Maybe the sound of a dog off in the distance. You're noticing the sounds all around. The sunlight streams through in spots, beaming a golden light that dapples through the branches above, casting shadows here and there. And the air tingles and the woods sparkle with life. It feels radiant, and the fresh air renews your energy with each and every breath you take. Take a few moments to continue down your path, walking along at a comfortable pace, following your curiosity and losing yourself in the sounds, the smells, and the colors all around. Off in the distance, you start to pick up on the sound of tumbling water, and it sparks your curiosity as to where it's coming from. It might even be a waterfall. So you take off in a new direction, not sure what you'll find. And lo and behold, you discover a beautiful creek that is gurgling by. The water cascades constantly over the rocks like a dance. You watch the spots where the water moves over the rocks. You notice the spots where the gurgling is coming from. There's a few spots where the sunshine is coming right down into the creek. The water's surface glimmers. You're aware of the water as it streams by. If you'd like, you dip your hand or your foot into the refreshing stream of water, and it feels exhilarating, cold even. And you feel invigorated with energy, relishing each and every moment. And you are reminded that this very creek gradually flows into the river that eventually joins the oceans of the earth. Spend a little time here at this creek. Now it's time to go back to your path. Notice how the canopy of trees is protective and comforting, and how the leaves whisper in the soft breeze. And the sunlight sparkles through, bringing its warmth and wonder to everything it shines upon. You drink in its beauty, soaking its magic into your heart. Continuing along in the forest on your walk, noticing the temperature of the air, the birds. And now you become aware that there's a clearing up ahead. You walk towards the clearing, and as you enter the clearing, there's a hushed silence that you feel. The clearing is carpeted in softness, and it feels magical, enchanted. Take some time to explore this special place. How large is it? What do you notice in the horizon? What does the air feel like? Noticing the plants and animals. I'll give you a minute to do that. And now your attention is captured with watching the squirrels and rabbits darting about, noticing the birds flying and hopping from place to place, singing their songs. Noticing any wildlife at work and at play. Feeling the peace that surrounds you. Noticing how wonderful it feels to be out in nature. How your energy is feeling better, higher. Your energy's high enough, you feel like joining in all the activity, feeling the urge to enjoy yourself and play like the animals. Imagine enjoying yourself and having fun, exploring and discovering and playing. Perhaps you can imagine yourself flying like a bird or climbing a tree. Mostly, you notice yourself feeling light and carefree. And off in the distance, farther along your path, you notice there's a place with a hammock. Isn't that lovely? You walk towards it and there's a swing. And there's a park bench. So you sit or lie, settling in, resting in this place in the forest. enjoying yourself completely and allowing yourself to daydream. And now you notice that an animal is trying to get your attention. It can be any animal. You notice an animal trying to get your attention, and it's coming closer. You're getting excited. And sure enough, you can tell that it has a gift or perhaps a message just for you. There's a message. I'm not going to say a message, but perhaps you can feel a message from this animal. My message is about peace, the message for me, and returning to this place. The animal wants me to know that I can come back here. From this extraordinary space, you begin to feel lighter, more free and easy, feeling the surge of life within you, replenishing your energy, and each time you breathe, you can tell you are being completely restored from deep inside, from an unending and powerful source of energy and vitality. And you feel your energy and enthusiasm pouring back to you, helping you know that you can continue on with courage and a willingness to trust, knowing you can handle what's up ahead with a knowing confidence. Having come full circle now, it's time to come back from your woodland walk, noticing how your energy and resourcefulness has grown and expanded, and knowing also that you can come back again and again. And each time you do, your experience will deepen and grow. Whenever you're ready, you can begin to stretch and move and open your eyes, feeling full of life, alert, and ready for whatever comes next. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that forest walk. The Japanese have a term for walking in the forest. It's called forest bathing. So you've just been forest bathing, walking along, finding some peace. I'm glad you joined me today. As I know I've said in the past, these mindfulness exercises, we're trying all different kinds of mindfulness exercises. And the point really is in part to relax. Sometimes it works that way, sometimes it doesn't. But the point is broader than that. The other point of mindfulness exercises is it really can help us become more self-aware. It can also help us learn and help our brain to learn that it doesn't have to be spinning and churning at every moment of every day. Actually, taking a break is good. Forest bathing is good. Forest imagery is good. So these are places where our mind can go where it's not churning, worrying, caught up in fear. I'd like you to join me next week again, live at the at the Jefferson Educational Society live Facebook feed next Friday at noon. And next Friday, we're going to be talking about understanding your anger. This will be part 2. So I went back and looked at what videos have had the most number of views. And understanding your anger is one of the highest. So I'd like next week to do understanding your anger part 2. If you haven't done understanding your understanding your anger part 1, then you might want to go back and look at that one before you come and join us next week. My name is Penny Meckley Porter. I am a therapist, mental health counselor here in Erie, PA. I hope to see you again next week.